You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. Our source today, Salcedo Auctions Chairman and Chief Specialist Richie Lerma. Richie, welcome back to The Source, and it's good to see you again.
Thank you, Pinky, and good morning.
Okay, just a brief summary. I wanted to first start with this. How has the industry been able to cope, let's say, in the past 2 years of the pandemic and its transition into what we could possibly call now the new normal?
Well, ever since the last time we spoke, we've increased the number of auctions, in fact, that we've been holding here at Salcedo Auctions. If there's any indication in regards to the growth of the arts and collectibles market, I mean, certainly there it is. The movement to online bidding, of course, has helped to grow the market even more. We're reaching new audiences via our online platform. And so we're allowing more and more people to participate in the auctions. Just last month, we had an auction of over 500 items. And this time, on the 25th of June, we're having finer pursuits,
Okay.
a more select group that you'll be seeing.
But tell us, just really art collection, how does it continue to inspire the public?
I think that, with all of the uncertainty that's going on in the world, art does provide that level of the opposite of it, that certainty, that certitude in regards to our identity as a people, our assurance regarding where our culture belongs in the scheme of things. Art brings us joy. And that's very, very important. It gives us that, it's indicated by some of the pieces, that aura of tranquility, of order that we all long for. And so I think that's why people continue to respond to art and to collecting art.
Interesting. But let's kind of move forward into, is there such a thing as art projection or projections for art with the incoming administration, with the new administration? Are you seeing, is there such thing as seeing a shift or a change?
Oh, I think, with the incoming administration and the incoming president having his inauguration at the National Museum on the 30th, that's already, I think, a good sign for the industry that, this is something that hopefully this incoming administration will be putting a lot of focus on. And I think that is not lost upon us in the arts and culture field as well. I think the fact that, the incoming president is from the Ilocos, and the country's most important painting, the study of which, the boceto of which we offered a few years ago, is by the supreme Ilocano artist Juan Luna, is in that very institution as well. So I can see that kind of synergy, and I think the incoming administration is being symbolic, I think, in this sense. And we all know, of course, in previous years, in the previous administration, the incoming president's father and family has always given that kind of attention to arts and culture. So I feel very positive about the prospects for the industry.
The finer pursuits by Salcedo Auctions. Tell us more about this. How many pieces will be offered?
We have over 100 works of art, important Philippine art, furniture, decor, other collectibles as well. The idea, of course, of finer is that there is that extra criterion of excellence that we look for. These are works by national artists or by senior artists or artists that have great respect in the market. So people like Anita Magsaysay Ho, national artist Ang Kyu Kok, national artist Ben Cab. We have a 1969 work that is from arguably his most important period, the London period, which comes from an important British collection that has come to Salcedo Auctions, indicative of that, the international reputation of the country's premier auction house.
And aside from these, there are also other items that will be auctioned, such as I saw some rare watches. Are these rare Rolexes, an altar table, And some cartier serving
Absolutely.
platters. Tell
Yes.
us more about that.
A lot of very delicious items coming up at auction. The Red Dial Sigma Cosmograph Daytona from 1979 is really a pinnacle collector's item, and that's coming to auction. Very rarely comes to auction, and so what an honor to have it here at Salcedo Auctions. We've had several inquiries for this particular watch. Of
Really?
course, yes. No, when it comes to watches, we have a lot of people who are very keen collectors as well. I think that the uptick in interest, let's say, in even the F1, I think has helped this interest in the Daytonas, and we're offering two of them in this sale. Of course, Rolex continues to capture the imagination of collectors. When it comes to the furniture, of course, the highlight is the 18th century Dinimonyo table in Balayong. Again, exceedingly rare, and well, it's right there.
There.
Behind
It's behind you.
it's just right here behind me, and it's you know, when you feel the wood, the patina of the furniture over the centuries, it's again, it gives you that sense of history. It gives you again that extra layer of understanding when it comes to the importance that we give to our country's cultural heritage, and that's very much indicative in this beautifully done gargoyle table. Just look at the gargoyle details on the corners, exquisite.
Okay, so again, this is going to be online. This is hybrid, right? It's online
And live
and
on the
live.
25th. Yes, so online and live on the 25th of June, starting at 2 p.m. via salcedoauctions.com. The catalog is available there, as well as means by which everyone can register to bid online or live. The preview, of course, as you can see, is here. It's ongoing at Next Tower, 6786 Ayala Avenue here in Makati.
Salcedo Auctions Chairman and Chief Specialist Richie Lerma. Richie, thank you so much for your time.
A great pleasure. Thank you, Pinky.
And thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.